Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be going over the 5 things that I dislike about my truck. We already ran over the 5 things that I love about this truck. The video will be somewhere up here. You can go watch that. But yeah, let's get into that. Alright, now on to the first thing. This is the thing I probably hate the most about this truck, is this stupid cup holder. There is one in the back seat back there that is, it's actually a nice cup holder. It's just not deep enough, and it's in a not great spot. This one though, it's supposed to have things on the bottom, so really if it had those, the only things you could put in there is a soda can or something. This one, you know, it slides in there, but when it's out, when you're driving down the road, it squeaks like nobody's business. And when you take a drink like this one's kind of heavy. You put it in there, it's fine because it's not gonna break. Like, the whole thing's metal, like it doesn't seem like it could break. But when you're driving down the road and that thing's just flapping up and down, it is sketchy, especially with the red drink, white carpet, you know, spilled everywhere. Like, not the greatest design, it's whatever. But yeah, that's my first thing. Let's get on to the second thing. Now on to the second thing is my steering. This is an old Dodge thing, just like this stupid cup holder. This steering, you know, it's old, so it's got some play in it. That's about how much play it's got in it. But I have fixed the steering a little bit by putting new parts and stuff onto it. But this steering is very annoying, where it's got, I could fix it, you know, like anything, but it's just bad steering. Like, it's all over the place. My steering pump is terrible. Like, sometimes, not my steering pump, my power steering pump, so sometimes it'll be on, and then all of a sudden it'll turn off and the steering gets super heavy, which is kind of dangerous. And then my steering box also, I need to get a new one of those. It's leaking, like, so much steering fluid is coming out of it, like a lot of it. So that's another thing. It's kind of a floppy design. Like, it's not, I mean, it's normal steering. It could be better, but yeah, let's get on to the third thing. Okay, now on to the third thing. I said this in the 5 things I love about this truck, is the paint. I love this paint and I hate it. It's cool because it adds character in the spots, like right here and stuff, that it is nice. It's still really good paint. Like, it's pretty smooth and everything. But this clear coat is very annoying to mainly just wash it, and, you know, peels constantly. It's up there, the rock chips are everywhere. This is the spot that I hate the most, is the hood is peeling right here. There's a little bit, it might be easier to see it, there's a little bit on the door over here. They're like, and right there too. It's just, I mean, old Chrysler paint. Not great paint. You know, what can you do about it, I guess? Eventually I do want to repaint this truck, but for now I'll leave it, because in the spots that it is good, like right here and stuff, it's actually really good paint. So, and it's cool. And I like this stuff, it adds character to it, it adds patina, you know, I like that. But for like where it's peeling in the middle of the hood right there, I hate that. Like, it's annoying. So let's get on to the fourth thing. And now on to the fourth thing is the suspension of this truck. And now when I say suspension, I don't mean the shocks necessarily or anything like that, because like, the shocks are rough country shocks. They're not the greatest shocks ever. I want to get some more plush ones that are got a softer ride, because this truck rides like a tractor. Like, it is stiff as a board. But what I mean is like these control arms under here, not really control arms, but they're like whatever they're called, and like just some of that. It's annoying to where all the suspension, it creaks, you know, it makes noise, which is expected because it's old. Like, all of these problems are because of it's old. Like, that's the main reason of all these problems. But it's super stiff, which is something I could change, but I can't because it's expensive. But it's weird. It's not as bad as the 90s Ford suspension with the I-beam stuff. That crap was terrible. This isn't as bad as that. It's still bad, but yeah, that's not the most hated thing on this list, but it's one of the most annoying for sure, because it's just not a great ride. But yeah, let's get on to the fifth thing. Now on to the fifth and final thing of the things that I don't like about this truck is some of the interior stuff. Now, most cars, even newer cars, all of this stuff is held on by little plastic tabs. This door panel, as you can see, is held on by screws. Some of which are not right. They're definitely not the right screws that you should be using for this. I didn't put them in there, so that's whatever. But this door panel, almost all the tabs except for one on the back are broken. That's why it's held in by screws. the dashboard is cracking. That's a normal second gen problem because it just dries out over time. Nothing you can do about that. It lasted for almost 20 years until it started cracking, so can't necessarily say anything bad about it. But yeah, it's super, everything's, rattly and everything. Like the tailgate, for example, all the latches on it are kind of bad, and it squeaks every time you go over a speed bump. But yeah, these door panels, they're not, and I didn't put this on correctly when we did the speaker video. And so now when the window gets to about here, it makes a click noise. So I need to fix that. I don't know if it's necessarily a problem with the door panel or something else. I can figure that out, I guess. But yeah, like this steering wheel gets to like 90,000 degrees when it's just in the straight sun with the windows up all day. It is horrendous. But the rip on the seat, I mean, that's just, wear and tear stuff. But yeah, that's about all for that. I do like this interior, like this look of it, this color stuff is super nice. It's very 90s vibe. I love that. But yeah, there's problems with it. Again, all these problems, like pretty much everything I don't like about this truck, is just because of things that have got worn down because it's old. Like it's an old truck. All these things are gonna fall apart. They need to be replaced. That's why. But yeah. Okay, thanks for watching the 5 things that I hate about my truck. You can click right here for past videos, like the last one, the 5 things that I love about this truck. You can go check out our merch website in the description below to purchase some merch. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Hey, what you need?